When I was younger, family, I used to ride a bike everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, I mean everywhere. We used to steal bikes. I'm not going to lie. We used to put them together. We stayed into something. And it was ironic that my grandfather lived in Arkansas City, and all my parents, my mom's side of the family stayed in McGee, and I enjoyed being in McGee in the projects. You know what I mean? Like, I really enjoyed Shady Lane. Like, that was my hood. But when I went to Arkansas City, it was a little different. So, I used to ride bikes and put bikes together, and I literally rode a bike from Arkansas City to McGee to hang out, and then ride back to Arkansas City. I used to ride to Durham on the bike, ride to Reed on a bike, and I was young, family. And so that's why growing up, my daughter be like, Dad, how all these people know you from these different towns, and you were so young and you did so much? Because even though I was young, I got around, family. I used what I had, even though it was the bike, it didn't have no motor on it. But me and my partners will have a little speaker on the back of it, and we'll be riding, listen to some E40 or some Too Short, you know what I mean? And we'll be going to different towns, man, talking to different girls on the bike. I can't tell you how many little girlfriends I had met on the bike. We riding in their town. We in their town. Like, I can't lie to you, man. So I shout out to Durham, man. Shout out to all the G's in Durham, all the G's in Reed, man. And in Arkansas City, man, I used to ride through and just, hang out, man. So I got some great stories, family, you know what I mean, from growing up. And this morning I was actually working on my bike, these two bikes that I got when I was in Phoenix. So me and my wife can ride around, but honestly, she probably rode with me once or twice, not a lot. Every now and then she'd get out, but I enjoy riding bikes. But my kids wanted to ride this morning, so I had to do a little work on one of them and get everything together and tweak another one to get it ready for them. And just to see them go ride, man, I really enjoyed it. And my son, he was like, "Man, Dad, this is kind of a big bike." I'm like, "Well, you can handle it. You can handle it." So he enjoyed riding it yesterday, man. But I was just thinking about that. Just wanted to share it with you, man, because I really believe that sometimes you can have very, very limited resources and still be able to touch and reach a lot of people. It's all on your hustle. It's all on what you're willing to do. And even though I was young and some people called me bad, I was just willing to take risks and take chances. You know what I mean? I just didn't have the proper guidance in certain things, but I wouldn't say I was bad. I would say I was just misguided. You know what I mean? It was situations going on in the family that I didn't have no control over. And a lot of times we born into families and situations where we have no control over, and we have to make the best out of what we get. And that's what I did with these bikes. I rode these bikes everywhere. All gone.